Hi, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about 4 things that expats are tired of hearing. And I'm sure that if you are anything, like if you can agree with anything in these videos, these ones will be also true for you. So, starting with number 1, which tell me I'm wrong if you haven't heard this. You sound so cute. I know people are just trying to be nice. I get that. And I probably have said it to people before too, but man, is that annoying? Because you're just trying to do your thing. You're trying just to ask for something or whatever you're saying, and they're just like, you just sound adorable. You're just adorable. So cute. I remember one woman, she's like, oh, I bet men are just lining up around the street for you with that accent. And I was like, huh? I guess, like, wow. Oh, it was really bizarre. And but it's also like, I think, like, I guess it's better than being annoying. I've said that before, but it's also it's very dismissive, like, because you're like, I am trying to just talk like a normal person. I'm not trying to be cute. I'm not trying to be sexy. I just want to talk. And so it's very annoying. And I don't know. I kind of wonder if guys get that too. I don't know, but it happens to me a lot. And so that's something that makes me crazy. Number 2, the second thing expats get tired of hearing. So what do you do? Ooh, I don't know what I do. I just, and I don't know if that's because I'm a mother or if it's because I'm, like, I don't know, like, probably like many of you, I studied something and I achieved sort of my career goals at home, and now I'm trying to do it in another language, and for me that just isn't possible, and I know lots of people here that are like doctors and whatever, and they can't be doctors here, and that's, that kind of stuff. And mine's not that extreme. I'm in communications, but I can't use my skills. And so when people ask me, what do you do? It's very weird. And I think at the beginning, and maybe this is a North American thing, but I defined myself very much by my career. And so it was really weird when people started saying, what do you do? And I was just like, I guess I'm unemployed. Like, I don't know. It was awkward. Hated answering that question. So that's the next one. Third one. Oh, this one makes me crazy. Why don't you just move home? Because it's so complicated. Like, I chose to be here. It's not that I have to be here. I chose to be here. Am I sometimes unhappy? Yes. Is it sometimes incredibly difficult? One of the hardest things I've ever done. Should I just move home? I don't know. Maybe I'll look back and be like, geez, those guys were right. I should have done this many years ago. But for now, I'm like, no, this is what I'm doing. This is my thing. It might not make sense to you, but something inside of me is telling me I need to be here. I don't understand it, but I'm listening to it. And like, really, there's so many good things about being here. Like, I know that I mostly just complain on here, but there's so many good things about living in a new country. I mean, it's exciting. Like, every day is kind of an adventure. There's so many good things about it, and I'm getting these amazing life experiences. Like, you're learning something. You're like this. Like, I know that when I'm done, when I walk away from this, or I don't know if that's what you even say. Like, it's my life, so I don't know when I'm done with it. But I don't know if for some reason we're not going to be living in Germany anymore. I know that I just will have been given this confidence and this way of being that I just don't think I ever could have got had I never left my home country. It's just this feeling of accomplishment you have when you do something, even if it is minor. Like, I remember I had my first job interview, and that was like, I was like, I am so awesome for a really long time because it was so hard. And anyway, that was a big one. And I just think it's a really dangerous thing for people to continually ask you, because it does make you question your whole existence. And that's also like, it throws you off, because you're like, oh my God, am I making a huge mistake from being here? I'm seeing my friends, especially like that have these good careers and they're doing all these things, they're achieving all these things. I'm watching them all, sitting together with their families or sitting together like with their friends that are all in the same age group, all having kids. And I'm just like, I'm so alone. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be better at home. It doesn't, like, you left for a reason, Anyways, it's complicated. And I just think people should not ask me that anymore. Thanks. Number 4. This one gets to me even more than all of them combined. And that is your poor parents. Oh, your poor parents. Now, I live in Germany and my sister lives in New Zealand. And so I get where they're coming from. I'm not saying that my mom is like this, like, she's not like, this is so cool that you guys don't live anywhere close to our home or each other. Of course, we'd like to spend our entire retirement fund on flying to see you guys and having a relationship with our grandchildren. That's obviously not easy. But at the same time, the reason me and my sister were able to do this is because we grew up in a place that in a house that your confidence and your independence and going forward and doing your own thing, that was what was celebrated. And I think it's such a shame when people say, oh, well, you don't live at home, so somehow that means, I don't know, not that you have bad parents, but like sort of like, oh, well, I wonder what went wrong there. And it's not like it, I just want to be like, it's not like that, because it's not. I love my parents and I love spending time with them, and I feel like we actually have a fantastic relationship. And like my sister and I, we have this amazing relationship. I mean, how you live on the other side of the world, you're talking to each other kind of when things are good and when things are bad, and I don't know, it works. And so is it hard on my parents? Yes. But I also know, and I tell this story all the time, there was a time when my sister lived in New Zealand and I was in Canada. I lived in Calgary, and that is about an hour's flight or an 8-hour drive to where my parents were in the Rocky Mountains. And I sat down with my sister and figured out that my sister was seeing my parents more than I was in the year. And that's crazy. And I mean, when I talk to people here, they have family in southern Germany. And I mean, Germany's pretty big for Europe. So that's not a close distance. It would be probably comparable to, it's like 8 hours kind of drive. That's how we talk in Canada. So like 800 kilometers, let's say. And they still see their parents once a year. So I feel like if I see my parents once a year, then that's the same as if I lived in the same country. Fair enough, it's longer. Fair enough, I still have this crap load of jet lag to deal with, which I don't love with a toddler, but worth it. It's totally worth it. And I also feel like my parents are getting this amazing opportunity to see the world in a different way. And anyways, this question makes me crazy. I think people should stop feeling sorry for my parents and maybe feel this is mean. I was gonna feel sorry for yourself and with your kids at home. I don't know. I don't mean that, but also don't make it seem like it's a bad thing. Like if there's somebody that's living away from home, stop looking at it like there's something has gone wrong or someone somehow failed. It's not about that. It's that I've been given this gift of confidence and independence and resiliency, and that's now where I am. And I was given that, like, that was a gift I got from my parents, probably from my grandparents who were also immigrants. Like, that's a great thing, and I think people should stop making it seem like it's such a bad thing. So yeah, anyways, I talk to my parents all the time. It's not like it was moving, like when my grandma moved to Canada in the mid 1900s. That was crazy. Like they the phone calls were like, there's like a 6-minute delay. You'd be like, hello. Like, that was the worst. It was the worst. And like, I don't even know if they had phone calls because it was $1 bazillion. And anyways, so I'm just ranting now, but stop saying that, please. So to summarize, guys, in case you're listening to this and you're like, oh my God, I want to talk to Jill. She sounds so cute. I wonder what she's doing. Why doesn't she just move home? Or poor parents. Ha! Say none of those things, you guys. So that's it. If you want to follow me, I would love that. And I'd really like to hear from you guys too, because I think that it's important that expats stick together. So can shoot me an email. I don't know, maybe you can. I actually don't know. But you can subscribe. You can send me messages down there too. You can do all kinds of things. Love to hear from you. And that's everything. So take care, and we'll talk to you again in the next video. See ya.